All right, guys, here's some highlights from the Manurewa game and my quality filming. So you guys can see, I like this. We've got 4 players here, 5 to the middle of the field. There's Justin, he's pressed up. See this player here, technically offside. Defense, if you guys press up there, he will stay offside. But I want you to watch this. This guy beats inside. Now, Justin, lazy play here. However, I want you to watch. The shots come off Zeph. Watch Justin. Attack, gets back to that ball and clears it. That's great second effort. We really appreciate that. Okay, guys, this is coming off to a corner kick here. You can see they've got no one up top, so we've actually pushed 2 of our defenders in. That's awareness. Vince has come in to take this cross. Your corner kicks on the weekend, guys, great. Look at how overloaded we are in that box. We've got good movement. Players are moving. This ball comes in. Niall doesn't give up. Everyone's standing around. We got a goal. Beautiful. Hey, guys, we got a great run coming down this right side by Mackay here. Right about now, Mackay should be putting this ball through. He was being a bit selfish, which we talked about, but if he had gone through and cut left, it could have been a give and go with Niall, and we could have opened up that field and not lost the ball. This is just good effort here, guys. You can see Mackay goes 1-on-2, makes it through these guys in here, and gets a great little layoff pass to Lincoln. This is good, guys. I want you to just look. We go 1, 2, 3. You'll see the back post. Player's got his hand raised up. Look at Lewis in the right spot and Aaron up high, guys. That ball comes out. We're there for the shot. That's perfect placement, good positioning. All right, guys, as we go here, you see there he is. He's offside. You guys just hold back. If the line-out's good, offside. Zeff's played the angle well here. He puts it wide. But because we're up high, we've got these guys caught in the offside trap. Just be paying attention in that defensive line. Guys, I just want you to look at defensive coverage here. So this is their throw in. You see we got 1, 2, 3 green shirts there. Look at Lewis is scanning. Mackay's there. Justin. Should they win the ball back? Look at how much green we have in comparison to yellow and blue here. And look at your layers, guys. They're not positionally set. There's no one in the gaps between these guys. This guy beats a few, runs into another wall. Then the Christian comes over. We got 3 there. There's no angle to shoot at. That's fantastic on the back end, boys. Again here, fellas, just look at the coverage that we have coming here. There's Christian playing this ball out of bounds. Perfect. Everyone's back. Christian's doing a great job scanning. Our defensive line's still so strong here, guys. Justin's come over man on man. Like you got 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Look at Mackay, Lewis, Dan, and Alex all in a line there. You've got a striker up top. You know, Justin's on this man immediately. Look at all the green there. You guys are staying in your layers. Everyone's scanning. Dan, that's a perfect job of blocking this man out. The through ball's way wide. And this is just a simple play out of bounds. Well done. All right, guys. The only reason this is in here is just scanning and movement. I like what Luke did. He really just pissed this guy off. But look at 1, 2, 3. Justin's playing a bit high. There's Dan. And I like how everyone's following the play here, guys. There's a shift right. There's a shift left. We get clearance. This is real frustrating to play against when you guys are playing like this. Strong on the man. You've got a good press. There's that shift again. All the players working in unison at the back end, guys. This was really, really good defending all game long. We do have a longer sequence here, guys, off the corner kick. You guys really didn't give much. You were so well covered. You see, they go up high. Mackay comes up high. Justin comes out. This is not a handball. His arm's by the side. Now look at our walls in there, right? So these guys do get a shot off. Zeph makes a good save. No one's covering that back post. He could have been offside there. I wasn't really looking. But now our transition game, guys. Zeph is quick, which is smart, and he's got a pretty good boot. The range here is not too bad. But I love Alex gets on this ball and beats this man. He's got the chase on, and I'm not sure if that's Niall that comes in there, possibly Lincoln. And look at this ball we have going through here. Beautiful. So we've got the run on. Now we've got Aaron, Lewis, and this is a great shot. The keeper makes a hell of a save. That's a great transition, guys. Okay, some of the filming in this clip, guys, is a bit lousy, but stay with it. Vince has a step in there. That's not what we want. Block the man out. But Dan gets his steal. Dan was fantastic again this weekend. Look at Joel's got the chase on. We've got double pressure on this man here, and he's going to turn it over. Now bear with it here. You're going to see as this camera will pan up, it shifts. This is Flynn over here. Now he's a bit rusty, patient on the ball, but you don't see this. But Flynn's going to play a beautiful ball down the right-hand side here to Niall. So there's that pass back, Niall. I believe that's Flynn that goes up the wing. And when we come back in here, you guys are going to see Niall goes down the side. Strong run, perfect. I believe that's Lewis or Dan that's gone left there. Now tries to cross. Now here's the key. Look at Luke. Luke's our defenseman right back. This is what we talk about, overloading, getting into play. This cross is perfect. That is a class cross with a class finish into a goal. That's why we get our defense involved in the play. All right, guys. So something a bit different here. We've had corner ball. You guys can see here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you've got 8 versus about 4 in here. This cross coming right at Zeph. There's no challenge. He goes for the punch because they are hard to catch, guys. So don't comment unless you know. It's not that easy. We get the shot off. Zeph makes this easy sort of save here. Mackay's going. The sideline's calling that Mackay's going as well, guys. So I love this. Mackay reads the range, gets the ball, very quick to react. Got 2 coming, and he reads that. So the through ball is just a bit hard. We get the man running on. So that's perfect, guys. This is exactly what we had worked on in practice. Now, this goalie's got a big clearance. I want you to just watch. It's coming back, but look at Chester track back to cover that bounce. Great job, Chester, to cover that. I might have had a sequence of this in earlier, guys, but you see here, we've got a kick out from the back. Zeph, they've got no pressure and no press. You guys press, which is strong. So I like Luke here. You've got this gap here to Niall who's pointing. I think this is a Mick kick by Luke, but watch. Luke follows up, and this is brilliant again. That's the second time Luke's hit a ball like this today. It was good. This guy has no control at the back. We get the chase on. We're going to get a throw in here, guys. And excuse, I think we've got some lousy filming coming up here again. But yeah, so we've got control again, and we did control a lot of this game. These guys were a good team. See, into the middle here, Owen just about kills the guy with this shot. Again, Niall, shot. These guys, when you guys were playing, they got into a bit of a panic. Now, the goalie's got it here. Tracking back, everyone's looking, and he goes to roll it. Now, that was a huge mistake here in this case. We've got the steal right away. This guy was good, but double team. See, Luke just came in, and watch this pass. Bing, bang, boom. 3 gate passes. There was the option for a fourth there. Flynn should have cut to the middle. He wasn't sure, but he had good coverage. We can see Luke hanging high. Now we're off for a corner kick here, guys. But that passing play right there, which was an overload down the right, we had the defense involved in the play, the central mid, the wing, and our striker all going at one time over there. Now you're going to see, I like this. We call Vince. He was the leg on at the time. And we call him over the cross. He doesn't come over too quickly. But you can see between Christian and Chester all the way up. There's no one in the midfield. So Christian and Chester actually even could have pushed up farther. But we have Luke and the other defender are in the box, right? We'll take advantage of that, get as many players in as we can. The cross comes in, gives up. Niall doesn't give up, and we've got a goal back of the net. That was a great sequence, guys. This is another great sequence. It's a bit longer here, guys. We've got so much defensive support. This comes right through. Look at Mackay has a scan here up the field, guys. He's getting yelled at and some instruction from the sidelines, but he goes, and you're not going to see this, but he puts a beautiful ball earlier this time down the sideline. You'll see Niall come into view here. Niall's on his horse. Now, Flynn has support on the left. Niall's got the shot. We've got Flynn for the rebound. You know, that goalie, he made a couple of just fantastic saves. Defense is pressed up here. In my lousy film, you don't see it. They have offside players, but we're pushed up. Look at this support. We've stole this ball back into the middle. Dan's going to win this ball back here in a minute. And there it is. Now look at, this is patience, guys. Look at Dan. He's looked, he's scanned, he's stopped. That's just fantastic football. Beautiful pass in the middle. I think this is Lincoln makes his way through here. He gets a shot off. Guys, that is just a high standard of class right there. That is some of the best football you played. And again here, the clearance comes out, and I believe this is just about to be blowing the end of the game. Here's some great learnings here, guys. Now pay attention to this. Here goes Niall. Niall's kind of on his own. He's got nowhere to pass, so he's going down this left sideline. This guy's on him. This was a good defender. But watch Niall here, guys. He traps and protects. Ball's at his feet. He's watching, traps and protects. He's got some communication. There's Lewis to space, Aaron to space. He's got Lewis there. Aaron tries to beat a few guys too many here, but that trapping the ball with Niall gave time and support to get back, right? And look at Aaron. He lost it. He's trying to get it back. Lewis scanning. We've had players come up, but we own that play. Guys, here's another delay sequence. Look at Christian at the back with patience. Exactly where we want it. Out to the wing. We're going to pressure these guys, and we end up getting a throw in here. And, you know, off of this throw in, we, particularly in the offensive end, we create opportunity. And I like how everyone's shifted. You see, we've flooded to that right side of the field. We've got Levi coming in late here as the defender. He's actually drawing him in to create some space in the middle of the field. He's up nice and high. That's what we want. Look at this ball comes through the whole way through, and Niall's just there for the finish. Plus, we have support beside. Fantastic. When I talk about IQ plays, guys, there's a lot here. Joel pressures this guy. He kicks out of bounds. And you can see Levi coming in here. Now watch two things. Levi's going to get this ball. Joel's going to run down the sideline and draw that lower guy with him. Niall's going to run and then step back. So the ball goes behind Niall. That's a smart throw in behind Niall. It's given the draw. Great pass to Alex. Unfortunately, Alex, we're all rooting for you. You took a great shot. and just didn't bury it. And we took so many shots right at the goalie this week, guys. But that is high IQ all around, and that's fantastic football. Even when we were making mistakes on the weekend, like this kick out is just a give out, we were on it right away. So I like how we've got our layers here. Lewis is a bit of pressure on this guy, but look at Aaron's placement, guys. Right in that passing lane and gap. No one's going through. This is a good ball to Niall. Niall's going to play it in the middle to Owen, I believe. And look at Niall's going. Owen doesn't time this perfectly, but he gives it back to Aaron, which creates more space. And Aaron's going to go, I believe, down the line to Mackay here. Now, that's a great three-way passing play. We've created time, space. We've created a shift. They've gotten the steal here and gone wide. Now, we're going to stay on this ball, guys. And if you look at our layering again, we own the central midfield, which we wanted. There's nowhere to go. And this player's going to try to play a switch. And we've got nothing but green in between him and the ball. These are the passes I hate that we make when we do them. But we're going to get this ball back. This goes for our throw-in. You see everyone's shifting. Aaron's coming over. Lewis is here in a battle for the ball. He wins it. Now he makes another tidy pass here, and Niall just goes to the corner. Perfect. Now you're going to see Aaron fills the space in behind, and then he's going to come to the top of the 18, and Niall gets a shot off here. You know, and this is another opportunity we had, guys. It really could have been a mass game. They try to clear off the outlet. Aaron's in the right spot again. This is a great little handy steal here, and look at the patience. On the ball, head up, looks around, ball over to Mackay, and unlucky on the shot here again. You guys, you keep the pressure up in the press, and what do? They panic and they kick it out of bounds. We win that ball back. So that's just about time, patience, a couple little mistakes in there. But when you're looking around and patient, good things are going to happen. Well done. Okay, this is a free kick after a hard foul that we had. You guys were so physical in this game again. And you started out with good intensity, and you got more intense as the game went on. We had good battle, good compete, good chase, fairly good communication, and we really did hold the middle of the field together quite well. And this is exactly what we're talking. That ball's coming upfield, and we've got two players on a hard chase right there, and I believe it's Flynn and Alex. And we do stay on the press consistently, and we won battles, and that's a big one, guys. You got to win the ball in battles, and sometimes you need to swarm one or two guys in there, but I like our spacing and positional play, and it's improving so much, and it really did. And look, there's another steal there. This ball's through to Niall. Now, Niall had Lincoln going on the right side, and that's a time where maybe making a pass, but Niall was scoring goals. Okay, guys, this is a free kick Mackay had, and just a sequence. First of all, your lineup in the box is great, guys. You're all in a line. You're all slightly spread. Everyone's got a little bit of movement on, and we're drawing men, and we know we've got a good leg in Mackay here. And this is into the box, and the goalie does just give it a quick clearance. We battle here a little bit. I like how everybody tracks back positionally how they're meant to. You know, our layers are there, and we do get a steal. It's a great touch by Lewis. And watch this. He's going to lose this ball here, but he sees Niall. Niall's going to get covered. He should have just come wider. He's going 1 on 3 or 4 here. So you are going to lose that ball more often than not. But look at Lewis is over. Pressure. Soft pass. And Aaron with the man on gives it to Lewis. This is a great move here, guys. Waits too long, right? He was trying to give himself some time, space. Good scan. We battle to get this ball back. These guys were beginning to play some kick and hope. And you'll see Mackay wins this, and that little touch back, guys, that creates time and space and gives Mackay somewhere to go to. We're going to see that ball comes back in through Aaron. They kick and hope again. There's no control. Advantageous to us. We steal again, and we're going to come down the outside line. This is all about control, guys. You're making plays and looking to make plays. And, you know, there goes a long ball to the keeper, but it's all about possession. Well done. Okay, another solid sequence. Zeph has actually got a hurt hand here. So if you are hurt, guys, and it's that bad, please just lay down and put your hand up. But great ball out here by Levi. And I like our structure. We're holding the middle of the field. You see we've got Dan, and that's come from Mackay over to Dan. And that's the ball we're looking for. I mean, that clears our end so quickly, and we're immediately on the attack. And you've got Levi shifting and everyone moving across to overload that left side of the field. That's important. You can see Min in the middle, which are our midfielders. Mackay has moved to his left as well over on the right. We've got space covered, and we're in gaps, and we're in lanes, guys. And this is how you win battles. And this is where we won a lot of our battles. And we're telling here, I like the 3 defenders here. Zeph's up high. They're communicating. You're overloaded at the back. No one's going to really get by you there. And we're telling Levi to go up and make a little bit of trouble. This play now shifts up top. And this is what creates another corner kick here, guys. We've overloaded the top, and we've won battles. We're positionally so sound. All right, guys, just another great play here. Good block by Lewis. Mackay clears this ball up the wing. And what I like here, guys, and what we're going to look for, we can see we've got a striker up top. We've got Mackay, who's on the wing. We've got Dan and Owen in the middle. And I asked you guys to control the middle of the field this game. And you are pushing these guys really wide. Mackay gets a foot in. Now he's got a challenge past Owen. You've got Dan and Alex there. Then you've got Lewis, I believe, to the outside. We overload guys. And they're going to give it up. This is our striker stealing the ball. Up, Alex stays on it. Now we've got Niall or Lincoln, I don't know, somebody up on the run. We've transitioned again, and that's part of our game, is transitioning, getting out of our own zone quickly. And we have transitioned out into our end. And what I do like, guys, is look at our layers. We've got the middle of the field controlled. You can see a lot of green in there. Green's moving lanes. These guys have 3 guys offside right now, now 2. They're holding hands. If I'm the coach on the opposite squad, I'm not happy about that. You'd obviously hear me positionally yelling. The plays come back the other way. Now, we didn't backside check this guy. He had wheels, but, this is where your goalie needs to come up big, and Zeph does come out challenge. This guy actually fouled Zeph, but what I did like is 3 green shirts to the 2 getting behind Zeph to win that ball back. The guy's been called with the foul for the slide into Zeph. Once the goalie gets his hands on the ball, that's fine. You see Zeph's fingers are hurt there a little bit, but this is where that strong clearance comes from Levi, and that's just great defending, guys. When you guys are on attack, you look good. And this is just poetry in motion. Niall's beat to this guy to the outside's great. There's one save right there in a post. Here's another save right there in a post. Then there's a steal here by Aaron or Mackay. Another shot and a save. I mean, guys, that's 3 opportunities. We had so many. That score could have really been 8-9 or 10-1. But that's great attack that you guys are in there doing. And this is good defending to clear. This one is a little bit tough to see here, guys, but we've got a throw in from Vince to Joel here down the line. This is a great throw. Joel's touch, open hips and turn, and just a one-touch through ball. That is a fantastic ball. This was a huge opportunity. Unfortunately, Lincoln didn't strike it all that well, but Joel, that was a fantastic turn.